So stay true to yourself, bring in your own reality and your own experience, because that's what makes you unique, and to persevere. Perseverance is key.
Hi, Santiago.
Hello, how are you?
Good, and you? Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to be talking to you.
My pleasure as well. Thank you.
Yes, we got the memo. We are wearing blue today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to ask you, this character is a little different from other ones that you did before. What was about the script that got your attention this time around?
Well, I love the message behind it. I thought it was a very original take on Happily Ever After, very in tune with our times, very grounded in reality, like an accessible goal, that people can reach and kind of identify with. And then, like you said, the fact that it was a different character that I haven't had a chance to play before, you're always looking to shake things up. I know I definitely am, and this was something, a new opportunity, something different, and also do something that my son can finally see, and do something for the family, something light, which is always fun as well.
Yeah, I had so much fun watching. Like, I think it's very, as you said, the message is really, it's amazing. I think it's everything that I want to watch right now. Those type of movies that give you hope, that give you a lot of laugh, and it's funny. But what do you like the most about your character?
I loved, the kind of, the take that it's, Prince Charming, but in reality, he's kind of he feels like he's the underdog in terms of getting the girl that he really is attracted to, that he feels like she's out of his league. And then I found funny that kind of contradiction, that he's someone who wants to be a real journalist. He's a serious journalist who wants to tell important stories and, and things that matter. And he's kind of stuck in this sensationalist, last in the ratings morning show, and kind of battling with that. So I find that kind of funny as well.
Yeah. What was like the most fun part of, like the most fun scene to shoot? You'll be the sled scene, or we have some other scene that
I enjoyed the dance with Isla. We did some rehearsals of the ballroom dance. That was a lot of fun. We had like 3 sessions of the rehearsal. We laughed a lot during the day doing it. We were fooling around a lot and, dancing to YMCA, which is kind of, and also being able to use in the movie how silly that was. So that was a lot of fun. And then all the stuff in the snow was great fun. Just, seeing all those kids in sleighs and going down and getting hit and all that. That was a lot of fun as well.
And like for you, like it's about Christmas, and it's about like you have a little bit of romance, and also we have like the fairy tales. But for you, like what was like the perfect Christmas? Like what made you to have a perfect Christmas?
I think just being, with your loved ones, being with family, and just being at home. I love kind of spending Christmas at home, and just making it a nice, cozy environment, and just things that remind you of your own childhood. They kind of that bring you back and feel familiar to you, and be able to create that environment for my son is just like, it's a beautiful thing. And this has been a tough year. So normally you count your blessings of the year, and I think I definitely do. This pandemic has definitely allowed. It sort of makes you realize that even though it's tough for everyone, it's definitely some people have been hit so much harder, and you feel very lucky with what you have. And this time hoping that there's a better year in the future. I feel we've already had a huge weight lifted off our shoulders. Now it's about the tough pandemic, getting out of that, and we're definitely not there yet. But there's a long road to go. But I feel like we can start hopefully seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, and slowly start getting out of it. But it takes work. It takes everybody to do their part. We have to kind of come together as people. We really need to come together.
Takes a village. Takes a village to just, I don't know, if everybody getting the set mind to try to solve this problem together. Yeah. I think it'll be easier. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. And like working with the director, Cheryl Maguire, she gave you guys like room for improvisation? You have to stick to the script. How was like work with her?
She was great. She was very passionate about the story and about the characters, and she has enormous enthusiasm for every single character, and she's very present, and she likes to sort of like run right after every take. She runs, to you on the set, and always has something to say, which is great to sort of kind of try things different ways. And then, I was working with great comedians as well, and they are very much, I'm used to improvisation always coming from the place of character. It's something that I've always done in everything I've done. But, a lot of comedians, what they do is it's jokes. So it's a lot of jokes that are lined out. So it's, they've got the punchline, and just kind of having to adapt to that where people are just throwing jokes at you. And so it's different every single time. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It keeps you on your toes, and it was different. And I think it brought something. I could see a lot of them stayed in the movie, so it was great.
No, that's great. And if you have a godmother to ask for a wish, which wish you would ask for?
I think it would be that we can, to be something realistic, because everyone's like world peace is kind of. I think it's that we can. Is that at least that hopefully we can all find a way of arguing from the same reality. I feel like in the world today, people are just getting such different realities from news feeds or social media. It's like we're getting our information from completely different places, and I hope we can all work towards at least coming from the same truth and knowing what the one truth is, and then we can argue and disagree about the old arguments that we used to have. But I feel like now it's very much about bringing people together, and I hope common sense can continue to prevail. I think it's winning, but by a very narrow margin. And I hope, I would ask her for some common sense to kind of hit the whole planet, and then we take it from there.
Yeah. And you come from you're very talented, very experienced. And if you want to give an advice to young kids that want to pursue a career, doesn't need to be an actor or producer or anything, any business, what advice do you give to them?
I think it's definitely remain authentic to who you are and to your own reality. Don't try and be what you think other people want you to be, because nobody really knows what they want from other people. So stay true to yourself, bring in your own reality and your own experience, because that's what makes you unique. And to perseverance is key. You'll always need a stroke of luck to sort of succeed in what you're doing, but I think stick at it and persevere and stay at it, and work hard, but also live your life and enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And aside from this movie and the other stuff that you did, do you have anything coming up also as well, aside from Godmother?
Yes, I'm ready to go and do the second season of Star Trek Picard, which we were meant to start in June, but obviously everything got shifted, but we're going to go back to work soon. So that's something to look forward to. And it's here in LA, so I get to work from home. So that's great. I don't have to fly off somewhere. Family as well. Yeah. That's good.
And all the changes and the way that they're going to shoot, that'll be another, it'll be different, right?
A couple of months ago, and it was definitely different, but it was also great to see how human beings we overcome obstacles. We figure it out in the end. And I felt very safe, and, I was tested every day, and, there was enough distancing, everyone wearing their mask. And, I feel like we're figuring it out, and the industry's slowly coming back, and things are starting to move again. And I think we're kind of, in that respect, at least, being responsible and overcoming it and being smart about it. So that's good.
Yeah. And for us to wrap it up, what do you think people are gonna take away from Godmother?
I think they're going to take a fun family story, something that feels, and they're going to take away something that the whole family can connect to. I think it's a beautiful story as well, like a lot of female characters and a female director. I think it's lovely to see a story that's kind of dominated by women as well, but very much family oriented, and brings a very original spin to what it means to what happily ever after. It tackles that concept in a very smart way, I think, the idea of happily ever after. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Santiago, thank you so much for your time. Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias. Mucho suceso. Muito obrigada. And a lot of success. And I hope to see you more often, and keep going, because you're very talented. Thank you.
That means a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
If you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.